Hey, so I told you guys in the previous video about some sales going on, and I didn't grab it yet because I wanted to try it out. I thought, why not take advantage of this 14-day uh, demo that they offer? And I think you should do the same if you're interested in a plugin and they offer a trial. Take the trial. At least then you can kind of get a visual or an idea of what the plugin is like. My way of testing out plugins like these type of plugins where it's on effects is usually by using their presets, because typically speaking, the presets is where it's at, right? If you don't like the presets, you might not like the plugin. So that doesn't guarantee that, but I mean, that's the case. So, okay, yeah, I get it. There's a couple wrong. So this is addictive drums. And so one way I like to test this stuff is use some type of drum loop. You could use just a loop if you don't have addictive drums, or you could use like another loop of some sort. So we're just going to start with drums, and then I might grab another sample or some sort just to run it through, because ideally I may not use this on every track. I would just use it to maybe color some sounds or do some weird glitchy stuff or whatever. That's my case. But again, this demo is just me trying this out. I'm not saying this is the only way to use it. You need to figure out your way, but I'm just going to try it out. Okay. So here we go. So here's some drums running at 78 BPM, just a basic beat. Yeah, we know we're on the track. All right. And we're going to turn it on with this preset called it's under Fairy Dust Enhancement Wide. So let's turn it on. All right, so I'm gonna stop there and give you a thought. I could see this plugin being used so many different ways, but one way I was thinking, or a drum break or whatever, any sort, um, you could literally come up with some new samples. So you could record this on it, capture the audio, and then chop that up with the different drum parts. And now you got a totally different drum sound. So listen to these drums without it. They're just the acoustic sounding drums, right? Put this on. And now you have this like glitchy sounding drums. And then you can make a new drum break, or you could chop them up and make a drum pack or whatever. So that little static noise is part of having the demo. I mean, that's the way they keep you from, I guess, I don't know what they're keeping you from. But anyway, that's what that is. So just so you know. All right, let's try some of this spatial grain, whatever. So I'm going to tell you up front, this plugin reminds me of Shaperbox 3, Shaperbox 2, Shaperbox 3. It's got that kind of vibe to it. So for me, I was hoping for a little bit more than this, but something different. It is cool, and don't get me wrong, it's probably doing something else that Shaperbox isn't doing, but it just reminds me of Shaperbox in a lot of ways. I was looking for IDM to see if there was, okay, let's see, time stretch basics. Let me see what this does. I'll say up front, this is more interesting to me than Shaper Box. And yes, you can draw in on both Shaper Box and this one. And Shaper Box has added some new stuff to it that makes it quite interesting too. So don't get it twisted. They both are good. It's just depending on what you're looking for. For me, as I try to explore other sounds and use them with the sounds that I already have, um, I'm looking for something a little bit more than this. Though I can't deny this is pretty cool. Um, and let's see, is there something in here I'm missing? No. Okay. So yeah, you can. There's a ton of presets though. So if you try it out for yourself, I don't want to make a decision for you. I want you to make your own decision. I'm just presenting it to you, showing you what I see here, giving you a quick thought of my opinion. Let's try some of this stuff down here though. Okay, so while I am impressed, I mean, I feel like I am listening to the same similarity type stuff with Shaperbox does with gated effects, reverbs, and different things that they throw on top. Um, so this is why you use a demo, because then you can get it out your system before you spend money on something that you may not or may enjoy. Gotta let that go by. Um, there is random stuff here where you can change up stuff. Let's see. They do have a random shape changer if you want to. So this is really cool if you want to really jack up your sound a little bit and come up with something totally different that maybe you wouldn't use on a normal basis. So I think it's cool. I mean, I don't know if I'm. And here's the sequence editor right here, so you could use this too to create different speeds and different effects. Yeah, it's a cool plugin. I think for the right style of music, let me just check this here while I'm. So yeah, this is randomizing the preset that you're gonna use. I think it would be cooler as if there was like a randomize everything, not just the preset, but like if I just want to randomly, and it may be here and I'm overlooking it. Okay, this one here kind of looks like it randomizes the set, but let's see if we can randomize. Okay, yeah, so you can select all of them and hit this random button, and it looks like it randomizes the spots that it uses. Let's press play. Let's make it longer. Rotate them. So this is cool. There's nothing in here, but You can also right click here and randomize selection that way, or clear. So that's cool. If you want to change what goes on in that little space, then you use this, and there are a ton of different so randomize that. I mean, this is really good. I'm gonna be. Let me say this. I find it better in some ways than Shaperbox. Um, I I won't say Shaperbox is bad. It's actually really good, but I find this. There's a lot that I like about it a little bit better. Let's just say personally, that's how I feel about it. It doesn't mean it is better. Just that's how I feel. Um, and yet at the same time, I'm not as impressed as I thought I was going to be with it. But that's the way it goes, right? When you're trying something out. So this is Infiltrator 2, and I'm sure it's on the latest version because it's just a demo. It's probably on 2.5, I think, is what I've heard. And I don't know that for sure. I'd have to look it up. But it's definitely worth trying out for yourself. See if it fits your style and what you're looking for and a plug-in. And that way you can make an educated guess. All right, I'm out.